We back, Clay. We back.
Yes, I guess you could say that. We are recovering slowly but surely from what I'm calling the disaster in Denver. Uh,
Are you still in the doldrums? You still not? You down? You still
I
down?
mean, I'm better. I'm better, but I'm not fully recovered.
Are any of
But it
you
is what
guys
it is.
better?
Yeah,
You'll stop.
really. Yeah, really. Anyway, Clay from Brooklyn, football with the fellas. And who am I here with?
It's your man Mazo. All about Big Blue, baby. All about Big Blue. Hey,
Yes, sir.
we had a
Yes, sir.
tough one in Denver. It was tough, but it happens. But it
No, it
shouldn't
doesn't.
happen. It shouldn't happen. That,
No, it
that
doesn't.
shouldn't happen.
It never happens. It has only happened to us. 1,602 teams had an 18-point lead with 6 minutes to go, and they were 1,602 and 0, and now it's 1,602 and 1 because of us. So no, it doesn't happen.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Which do
Okay.
you think is worse? What happened on Sunday, or the fumble? The Pasarchik fumble with.
Oh. I was
Which
just
is
talking to
worse?
a guy at my job who's also a Giants fan about this today. This one was easily top five worst of all time. I don't know if I have the stomach to really place it within the top five. Like to sit there and relive all that pain, the Deshaun Jackson punt return, you know, even the Dallas game a couple of weeks ago, where we were up with, 23 seconds left or whatever. Those things are so painful that I just don't want to relive them just to rank them. So I'm just going to say top five
Top
and leave.
five.
It could be the word. I will make one point, which I can't remember if I made this the last time. I keep hearing people say that we had an 18-point lead
Yeah,
with 6 minutes left,
yeah,
and this is
yeah,
the record, the standard that they're going by. But we scored again after that.
yeah,
So it
yeah.
wasn't just 18, it was 24 points. In other words, if they had scored 19 points in the last 6 minutes, they would have lost because we scored again. If they would have scored 20 or 21 or 22 or 23 more points in those last six
It
minutes,
wouldn't have
they
mattered.
would have lost that game
Right.
because we scored again. So they had to overcome a 24-point climb, even though they were never actually down by 24 points. They needed all 25 points in the last 6 minutes to win that game.
And for us to do what? Field goal kicking again. The point afters. Is that guy gone?
He's gone. Drew McIntyre is gone. I don't know where he is, but I know where he ain't.
Is
He ain't
Gano
on the
back?
Gano is, I believe I read that they opened his 21-day window. When you come off IR, you get a 21-day window. So I don't know if he'll be back this week, but he can be back this week. I would imagine not. I would think, let's not get him out for the season because we rushed him back. I mean, he's old. Go easy on him.
I don't know. Gano might be a Gano. A
He
Gano.
needs to be getting on.
A
Getting on, man.
Gano.
And you know what? I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to go down the rabbit hole. But that was unbelievable. And there are people who have been showing the turnaround happened when Adebo got hurt. Because from that moment on, Tate Banks played, and then was like, Tate Banks is playing? And they just went after him in the
No.
air and on the ground. That every chance they got, there's like Tate Banks, whoever he's covering, Lemon.
You can't stand Tay Banks.
I can't.
You've had him on your radar since we were in preseason. You were talking about him. You're like,
In the offseason. I was like, we haven't traded him yet.
he just
Before the draft, I was like, we need to draft cornerback because Tate Banks is not the answer. Anyway, guys, please grab that like button. Uh, I've been saying that for the last couple of episodes while not liking what I was going to say. But this time I'm feeling a little bit better. So we ask you to please grab the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really help us out a lot. And let's go on to Philadelphia.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I believe, honestly, again, optimistic again.
Yes.
Philly's gonna really be coming for us because we got them on national TV. they're gonna become
Absolutely.
they're gonna look to run it down our throats. You know that right now. But
Absolutely.
I'm concerned about who's not going to play for us. Like,
So let me talk about that real quick.
that's what I'm
First of
concerned
all,
about.
once again, we have the same record as Philly. We are both 5-2. So unfortunately, again, Philly's 5 is W's and our
Okay.
5 is L's, but we are both 5-2. But as far as where things stand, who's playing, who's not, they don't have a very long injury list. Uh, Dallas Goedert, the tight end, was limited in practice this week. Um, Azeez Ojulari is doubtful, so we thought this might be the Azeez Ojulari revenge game, but it won't be, it seems like, because he's likely to miss this game. AJ Brown and Landry Dickerson are still listed as questionable, but I'm going to guess they're both going to play because, guys like to get well against us.
Of course. Of course.
Our injury list is a little bit longer. Gano is, like I said, still can come off of IR, but our did not practices, DNPs for today were Brian Burns, Paulson Adebo, and Javon Holland. Obviously, all very important pieces,
Not
and they're
Brian
not
Burns.
practicing yet. So they are at best questionable. Limited in practice today was Darius Slayton and Daniel Bellinger. So, we might be without them again, although it's still only Wednesday, so it's possible they may play. And then the people listed officially as questionable are Jermaine Illuminor, DJ Davidson, John Michael Schmitz, and Chauncey Golston. So that's, again, a fairly long list of people who certainly won't be 100% and may or may not play.
We don't have the depth to really have a long list of people
Yeah,
who might
what's
not
that?
play. We just don't
Correct.
have
Correct.
that. We don't have
No,
that at all. Oh, come
we don't.
on.
Not at all.
Brian Burns has
I would
got to play. I'm
also
sorry. He's
Brian Burns got to play. Well, I mean, you could make the case that it might be better to let him miss one game and then be healthy for the rest of the season than to have a nagging, reoccurring thing that bothers him all year long. Because he's having a great season.
yes.
I if it takes 1 week off to have him get back to that year he's having, I would take that. Um,
Okay. Okay.
but
Okay.
if you want to win this game, then we're going to need some Brian Burns. One thing else I want to point out, just some very basic statistics. Philly is 14th in the league in points scored. They're averaging 24.3 points per game. They are 20th in the league in points allowed, giving up
Wow.
23.6 points per game. So they're not anywhere near as dominant as they were last year on either side of the ball. By comparison, we are 18th in the league in points scored, averaging 21.9 points per game, so only 4 spots behind them. And we are 23rd in the league in points allowed, giving up 25.3 points per game. So we're only 3 spots behind them on defense. So really, it's not statistically anyway, or at least those
It's
statistics,
not really
as
lopsided.
big a gap as one might
Right.
think when you see the 5-2-2-5 part.
Right. But the big turnarounds that we're going to be playing in Philly, which is
Playing in Philly.
that's going to be that's is that going to be another national televised game? Because
I hope not. I don't want it. Let's not put it on TV at all
I know they're going to have. They probably will put it on because of what the Giants did the last
because
game.
we just beat them up
Right.
on Thursday night. Right.
That might be it. And it's going to be tough, but
Hey, listen, we beat them on national television last time. So, maybe the national TV bug was only for Daniel Jones. Maybe we don't have to be afraid of it with Jackson Dart.
hey, maybe like in my earlier episode I put out, Ray Ray might play.
Ray Ray McLeod.
Clay, Ray played. Did you know back in 2018, Ray played. Dable was the coach when Ray played.
Yeah, with Buffalo. Yeah.
So if he was Sluffalo back then, you know, he still
Sure.
might know the playbook a little bit.
I mean, that was 2018, and
It's
he had 6
2025.
targets and 5 catches that year. So I don't know. I don't know if he knows the playbook, but he did not get to explore the playbook all that much. Yeah, no, Ray McLeod is one of those people like Lil Jordan Humphrey. He's a professional wide receiver,
Right.
but not, he's like a wide receiver 4. If he's the fourth or fifth best receiver on your team, fine, but you're not going to, make the playoffs because of Ray McLeod. He has, I pulled up his stats. In 8 years, he has 158 catches and he's averaging 9.5 yards per catch, and he has scored 2 touchdowns
Well,
in
he'll
eight
step.
years.
He can step up for Jalen Hyatt, who doesn't want to play anymore. I mean, just I don't know what he's
I,
doing.
again, I'm fine with having Ray Ray here, and it probably would be a step up from Bo Collins and Jalen Hyatt,
Right.
but I'm not going to get excited about the fact that we have Ray Ray McCloud here.
I'm getting excited about Ray Ray. I'm getting excited about Ray Ray. I
I'll be more
gotta.
excited if it's not a kicker.
The
The
kick.
kicker is actual points.
Yeah, yeah.
McLeod has 2 touchdowns in 8 years. I'm not expecting him to light up the end zone.
He's gonna let's see, but he can play out of the backfield a little bit too. So they had
He's
him there.
5'9", 185. He's Wan'Dale Robinson 2.0.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a decent player. I'm glad we have him, I guess.
He's
But
he's just not that big guy that we need though. We need
he's
that
not the
tall.
big guy we need. And, our prospects are not going to hinge on the production of Ray Ray McCloud. I
I,
hope.
they're gonna be coming after Jackson Dart. I think they're gonna make his life like hell out there. They're gonna look to try
But
to
you know what? They are definitely, that's their plan, I'm sure. But our offensive line has actually been pretty decent.
Yes. You know what's funny? You haven't complained about the offensive line the past couple of episodes. If you could people look back at those episodes and tell me, do you hear Clay from Brooklyn saying anything about the offensive line? Nothing
Which
negative. Because you know why? Because they're
is
playing
amazing.
better. They're playing well.
They're playing well.
They're forming
Here's how
pockets.
well they're playing so well that Marcus Bowe, who looked very good those first couple of games before Andrew Thomas got back on the field, is not taking the first snap in the last several games. He is just not getting on the field, which if they weren't playing well, you would think we would have said, well, Marcus
Right.
Bowe looked good. Let's get him back out there. He gets no burn. So that's a good sign.
They're
I
doing a
mean,
good job.
I like Marcus Bowe, so I'm looking forward to what he can give us, but he hasn't cracked the lineup yet.
And if he doesn't crack the line, that means that they're doing something right. They're doing
Correct,
something really right.
correct. And I got to say that we need to extend Jermaine Illuminor and Cordell Flott. Those are two people who are going to be free agents at the end of the year. Who, when I did my long view, they were some of the ones I was including. Some of this money that we've been freeing up in cap space, I would be happy to spend that money keeping Cordell Flott and Jermaine Illuminor for the next couple of years.
Not did you say the long view? Not the long, people. The long view for those who didn't come in our last episode. The long view. Clay from Brooklyn's already talking, mock draft Mondays already. He did that like
After
two
Monday,
weeks ago or something like that. He's talking mock draft Mondays. But we went
free
to the
agent
long
signing.
view.
Yeah. I got free agent signings list. I got a spreadsheet that shows the free agents I want, the draft picks I'm looking at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We ain't playing.
See, he hasn't given up on the season completely, but
Not completely.
but remember he's the realist. So the realist, he's like, especially after the debacle, last Sunday, you know, the realist again, he'll say we have a puncher's chance, but he'll say, let me look ahead and let me get ready for the mock draft because we may be picking like in the top five, so
We could easily be 4-3 this year, but we're not. We're 2-5. And we could easily be 2-7 in 2 weeks because we have Philly and then San Francisco, and that doesn't, I can't say I'm have high expectations for either of those games. So yeah, I'm starting to look at the offseason. If we're 2-7 in 10 days or 12 days, not a whole lot of teams make the playoffs after starting off 2-7.
and not with our
I'm
not
not
with
sure that's
our
ever happened.
not with our schedule either, because
Yeah, not right, because it's not like those are the last hard games we have.
whoever the schedule makers were, they set our schedule up so we would get like in the top three draft picks.
Apparently, they wanted us to draft well, to
Right.
draft high. Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. But yeah, Eagles, the 26th of October, and then the 49ers on November 2nd. Then we have the Bears, who are also, I think, 4-2, and
They've
then the
been playing
Packers, and
better.
then the Lions, and then like it just keeps getting better. Because so the Bears was the game that a month ago we were saying, oh well, the Bears, that's a game we can win.
Right.
But the Bears are looking at the schedule right now and saying, oh, the Giants, that's a game we can win. So yeah, Eagles, 49ers, slight break perhaps with the Bears, but then Packers, Lions, Patriots, and the Patriots are in first place in the AFC East. Who saw that coming? So anyway, let's not go too far down the road, down the rabbit hole. I'll just say that this game against Philly, Philly is pissed that they just lost to us.
Yeah.
So they're going to come out and try to beat us like we stole something. I'm not saying that they will. I mean, I said that last time, and we beat them like they stole something. So I'm not saying we can't beat them again. I'm just saying we will not. We might have caught Philly sleeping last time. We will not catch them sleeping this time.
We would have to score early. That's the thing. I'll keep saying we can't come from behind. We gotta score early. That's what's gonna happen there. And I'm praying. I like that Jackson Dart runs, but I want him to get down now because guys are coming for him now. And he leads with his right shoulder all the time. Like, dude, do you understand? This is not college.
This is not college. These men are not playing.
No, they're not. He can pick up 5 and slide. That's why he pick up 5 and slide, and it's fine. We don't need that extra all the time.
Get back in the huddle. Anyway, so that's what we think. But of course, we want to know what you think. So please, like, share, subscribe, drop us a comment, all those good things. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this conversation going.
Mazo I want y'all to put in the comments, do you think it's too early for the mock draft Mondays? Or should we just do the long views? Because Clayford Booker, he's got it ready. So please let us know, because we're going to set that up. We're setting it up. So let us know for programming's sake, should we be doing the mock draft Mondays now? Because he's got them ready. He's got them ready. Comment, let us know about that. Let us know.
I'm watching film. All right, y'all. Listen, Clay from Brooklyn, Football with the Fellas. And who am I here with?
It's your man Mazo. It's all about Big Blue. Hey, y'all, we appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Stay in there. Keep the faith. We're going to do it. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Big shout out to El Marquis Productions, the talent behind the music and production here at Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Their beats bring energy and excitement to every episode. El Marquis' skills in mixing, mastering, and creating top quality sound make the podcast come alive each week. For your own projects, check out elmarquisproductions.com and take your sound to the next level.